Good evening. Tonight I want to address the election results for the Open Space Preservation District. This election has been referred to as a landslide victory and as true democracy in action. In fact, it is neither. The measure was touted as being different this time from last. On this point, I now have to agree. One fundamental difference was in the methodology of counting votes. As last time, each vote was weighted by the amount of the assessment that the property owner would pay. What is different this time is that an exception was made for 7 developers, which include Whitaker, Burmite, Newhall, as in River Park. There's 5 other ones also. They were allowed to vote an assessment based on the potential for homes to be built on the property, but they'll actually be paying much less. They'll be paying based on the actual value of the property as it sits vacant right now. These 7 votes had a combination voting assessment of $148,000. That was enough for them to collectively control the results of this election. They nullified all of the other votes. They all voted yes, the measure passed. Had they all voted no, the measure would have failed. I believe the city knew these yes votes were in the barrel before they chose to go forward again with this measure. Let's look at the Whitaker-Burmite ballot. Mr. Neil Elsey of Whitaker-Burmite, sitting in his office in Scottsdale, Arizona, with no real stake as to whether there's open space or not, voted a yes vote of $70,000 plus. This vote required 2,800 single-family residents at $25 apiece to overcome it. Just inherently unfair. But here's the real clincher. Whitaker-Burmite's not paying $70,000. They'll be paying $1,854 based on the current value. That's a real bargain. That's a cheap price for them to pay for the implied quid pro quo, easy for me to say, of favorable council decisions in the future in exchange for that yes vote. Now you may say, what does it matter? The regular homeowners voted a majority yes on this anyway. It matters because someone made a decision to set this election up in this way and tried to keep that decision from public scrutiny. The no voters in this city didn't have a ghost of a chance. If this was a 100-yard dash with the no votes against the yes votes were given a 50-yard head start. I believe this was a very unethical thing for the city to do in an attempt, in fact in a successful attempt, to clinch this election. I think it is very likely illegal. I think this election should be overturned on that basis. There's no one in my group or associated with me who's opposed to open space. What we are opposed to is unethical activities to get it. Thank you very much.
That's great.
Well, how about a good call?
That was good.
Yeah.
Hello. I want to welcome everybody back from your summer break. My name is Maria Goodside. I'm here